Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back for another deck profile here. I've been sick all this last week. I had like some kind of throat like infection or something weird, so I've been kind of lethargic or whatever. I'm not drinking today. I'm not smoking today. I haven't smoked or drank in a week, which is just kind of rough for me. But so if I seem a little lethargic, that's why. Next weekend we'll be back to the same old thing as usual. But I want to bring this deck. I wanted to play this for a while, and I was like, today is the perfect day to do this because I know this deck in and out. So even if I'm kind of like, tired or whatever, I can still explain it properly because I know you guys like the explanations and stuff. So I also have a good combo vid at the end of this to show you guys. But this is this is obviously dinosaurs, but this is the wind barrier statue one. It has that in it, but it's also the infinite negate board. I'll show it to you. It's with the Thunderbird and the Apex Avion. I'll show you that combo at the end. But yeah, so here you go, guys. I also want to shout out to my girlfriend. She got me this stainless steel from Stay Classy LLC Dinosaur Field Center for early Valentine's Day. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's get right up into it, boys and girls. Alright, so obviously, the main homeboy, 2 Ultimate Conductors. Best card in the deck. I almost wanted to play 3 of these. It actually was the 41st card, and I still wanted to keep this deck to 40, so I cut it, but, so there's that. And then, obviously, 3 Oviraptor. This card's just insane. I feel like everyone knows what this card does by now. I know the explanations, but normal or special adds a dinosaur to hand. Then you can target a dinosaur, destroy it, special one from graveyard and defense position. So, alright, then we got the 3 Miscellaneousaurus. Obviously during the main phase, discard it. All dinosaur monsters are unaffected by card effects. Then you can banish it and X amount of dinosaur monsters from graveyard. Obviously you can just banish himself to get the Archosaur, which is level 1. So yeah, guys. And then this was a change too. All the other dinosaur profiles I've had on the channel, I have been playing 3 of these. I think this list I was finally like, all right, we can cut this down to 2. I was just a huge fan of 3 of these because opening baby, this is just the same thing as like it's insane. So, but 2 of those I think is good for this. And then for the baby count, I actually upped the baby count. Obviously 3 baby Cerosaurus. This card's insane. And then I actually upped the Petridon count to 2 instead of 1. I actually chose to play more extenders in this deck. I'll show you in a second. But and then for the rest of the dinosaurs, just the 1 Giant Rex, the 1 Pankratops. And then here's why I upped the baby count. I actually did put in the Lithosagem. This card, sometimes I was playing with this, I was like, I want some more extenders or whatever. And this card, like, once you up the baby count, like, if you hit the 2 Earths going first, this is just an absolute blowout. Like, because a lot of people are playing, like, 1-ofs in their extra deck now. I know once the pot card becomes very prevalent, obviously it's already out now, but people will be playing more 2-ofs and such. But I just think it's a very good bottleneck. Plus, it's a good extender for the Infinite Negate board, so... and then also the Claw Crow. This card, I really like this card. If you control a dark monster, you can special summon it. It's a winged beast. It's also level 2, so you can search it with the Archosaur if you pop a baby. So it is searchable. So, and then this is for the wind stuff. I do play the barrier statue, like I mentioned earlier. I like this card still in the deck, even though this isn't what you're trying to make, just because this card shuts out a lot of the combo-based decks, just because they can't special summon anything but winds. But like the Infinite Negate board stops a lot of the trap control decks, so I wanted both in the main deck, so like if I knew what I was playing against, I could do that, or you know what I mean. So, and then for the other 2 wind boys, Apex Avion, Thunderbird. So the key thing is here, you summon this with Samorg. You Union Carry this to the Samorg Link monster. Then whenever your opponent activates a card or effect, you bounce this card from your spell and trap card zone to your hand to negate and destroy it. And then whenever this card returns from face up from the board to the hand, it re-special summons itself. So then they play another card. This card bounces back to your hand, re-summons itself. So it's it's an infinite negate. And then that's it for the monsters. And then the spells. I'm playing Triple X Drive this time. This is a card I really liked in this build. It hasn't backstabbed me once yet, so that was cool, because I was worried about, because you need, there's 3 extra deck monsters you need for the combo, depending on what you open, but, sometimes if they get banished by this, you're just like, oh, dude, I can't, whatever, sweet. But you can still get there. There's dinosaurs too. Plus, you're playing the best boss monsters. So like you could do a whole lot of stuff. There's been so many games too where like you'll just summon the wind barrier statue after you ultimate conductor, and then just pass, and then they just can't play unless they have dark ruler, and then or droplet. But you know what I'm saying. So, and then 3 fossil dig, obviously super mandatory. And then obviously I'm still playing the 3 dark rulers. I still think this card is just. I still feel like you should just main the piss out of this, especially in dinosaurs. This deck just. Dinosaurs. I know this format is a lot more control based. I still just think this card is just the perfect card for this deck. Obviously, with Ultimate Conductor, you just Dark Ruler and wipe their whole board and blah blah blah. So, and then just 2 of the pills. So I think that's pretty standard. Someday I'll play 3 of these. I really want to, but bricks and such. And then 2 Lost Worlds. This card's very good. This card comes in niche sometimes. I only played 2 because drawing multiples of these is very bad. Also, seeing this late game is very bad, so you kind of want to see it right off the rip or not at all. A lot of the times I actually side this out, depending on the matchup, so we'll see. But it does help with a lot of the control format right now. So even like that plus miscellaneous, or if you don't even have miscellaneous, that's just insane. And then I'm playing the 1 diagram to search the 1 Lithosagem. This card, like, there's been so many times, like, I was, like, looking at my hand draw, and, like, the 4th, like, my 4 cards before I draw the 5th is, like, subpar, and then I draw this as the 5th card, and I was just like, that's the game, boys. This card's just I think this card's super underestimated with the Lithosagem still in Dinosaurs, and I get why people don't play it, but this deck with the extenders, it's perfect. And then I am playing the 1 Mystic Mine. Boo, Mystic Mine. I just had this in here because I am playing set rotation, so plus dinosaurs with this. I'm not playing 3 of these. I think 3 of these is fucking gross, so I fucking hate that card though. And then 1 terraforming, the set rotation, and the Called by the Grave. I actually was playing Monster Reborn in this list. I decided to cut it. It wasn't like insane, but it wasn't bad. It just wasn't something that was like super crazy that I just needed to have right then and there. So, and then for the extra deck, obviously the Extrav, so there's a lot of multiples in here. I'm playing 2 Link Karibo. Like I said, you like to have 1 for the combo because a lot of the time you need to turn the Archosaur into this in order for the pill to resolve, blah, blah, blah. So I'll show that, and then 2 Union Carrier. I can't find my other one. I have multiple copies of these. I went through all my stuff today. I couldn't find it, so hopefully it turns up. I know I hate proxies too. I'm sorry. Cut me a break today, guys. And then the other ones, 3 Reproducus. I didn't want to have more proxies of the fucking Union Carrier, so I put a 3rd one of this in. This card actually comes up a lot more because like you can still do the barrier statue play without obviously the Union Hanger or the Union Carrier with this by turning it to Winged Beast and such. So this card's super relevant. Also, it's a dinosaur. And then just 2 of the Samorg. I also couldn't find my 3rd copy of this, but I think 2 of these is fine. If you really want to max out on this, you can. There's so many game states where like you don't really need this combo as super heavy. It's just very nice going first. So, and then for the Exceeds, I just played the best ones I thought were fit. The 3 Dalka and the 3 Abyss Dweller. Oh yeah, dude, Altis. Oh fuck. I actually cut Lagia. I cut some other stuff because I wanted the 3 ofs because I think Dalka and Dweller are the best right now, especially for this deck. So yeah, guys. So let me show you that quick hot combo real quick. Let me get this sorted out real quick, like. Okay. And then I just need this. These boys. This, and this. Okay. All right. So once again, the combo, like I was saying, 2 cards. Obviously, it's just miscellaneous Oris and a baby. Surprise. So hand's gonna be down here. Babe, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all you need to see. All right. So obviously, we're gonna start off by discarding the miscellaneous Oris. All dudes are unaffected. Dinosaurs are unaffected. I'm gonna banish this. Banish miscellaneous. To special summon Archosaur. Archosaur's effect will destroy the baby. to add the pill. And also, like I said earlier, if you already have the pill, you can search the Claw Crow here if you need to, because it's level 2, so it gets level 2. And then Baby will resolve to summon the Oviraptor. Oviraptor's effect. Add the second Baby. Normal summon the Baby. Effect target, destroy it. Summon the other Baby. This Baby will trigger in graveyard to summon the Giant Rex. And then here is where you link off into Link Karibo up top here. And then these two. To the Reproducus. It has to be above the Giant Rex. There's certain ways you can do this depending on your hand and such, you know what I mean? So if you play with this, you'll figure it out. Then you make this a Winged Beast. Let's make this a Morgue, okay? And then you play the pill, and you'll banish the Link Karibo. Obviously, he's the only non-dino in your graveyard. That's why this is important, and it's 2 cards. I'll probably you would have other stuff in your hand, but you know, just saying. So, and then usually put this here in defense or attack. I know the infinite combo doesn't matter with Lightning Storm, so so there's that. And then since we banished the Rex, he will summon back. And then you use these two to make the Union Carrier. And then you'll Union Carrier effect to equip the Thunderbird to the Simorgh. And then you'll go to end phase, and then Simorgh will summon a Winged Beast monster from your hand or deck equal to or less than the number of unused spell and trap card zones on the board. So this is level 7. So you'll special this, and then you know, your opponent's turn, they activate a card. You Avion, bounce the Thunderbird to hand, negate, and destroy it, and the Thunderbird will summon back. And then they play another card, negate, bounces to hand, destroys it, summons back. See where I'm going with this? So it's an infinite loop for card activations. That's why I said, like, obviously you could, instead of doing all this, you could still make the Wind Barrier statue if they're playing combo. And you know what's going on. Also, one thing I did want to notice down here, if you guys can see this, if you have to pop with Tyranno, you can just pop the Union Carrier. So to still keep these, you know, the homeboys. Obviously, they can't target this anyways, but you know what I mean. So, or obviously you could summon this here, so they couldn't target it anyways. But I'm just talking about like battle phase and such. So yeah, guys. Yeah, that's what I got for you this week. I'll have some crazy stuff next week. I was thinking about doing Mermails, something like that. You know, something out of the box. But I will be having the Blazing Vortex stuff in soon. Also, I really want to do Photons. I actually really like that deck. The deck's a lot of fun. So, guys, let me know what you want to see in the comments down below, guys, and give me some feel betters in the comments, boys. I would appreciate that. But appreciate it, guys. Cheers.